Alright guys, just got back from that bash. Quite a lot of carnage as always when we hit the skate parks. But the X-Maxx took the most damage actually. But still not that bad considering. I mean, it took some bad hits. So, what we got? We got broken lower A-arm, broken drive shaft, broken shock shaft. This is one of them unlimited engineering ones that I put in. And I can't fault it really, because to be fair, this was all swinging around like that, so I was kind of expecting that to happen anyway. So I can't say anything bad about the unlimited shafts. That's held up really well so far. So, alright, moving on to the back. We got a chunk missing out of this A-arm. So I'm probably going to replace that, even though it probably doesn't really need it. And that's the only damage actually, guys. I think this was already bust on here. This thing here could do with being replaced, which is the whole top chassis section. But I broke that ages ago as well, so that wasn't done today. Alright, moving on to the Rustler. The Rustler actually took the abuse really well. All the RPM stuff, no issues. I'm surprised I've not done any shocks yet, because a lot of people have actually said to me that I'm going to break shocks. So, no troubles there yet. The Fast Traxxas drive shafts, after we've done that little spacer mod, they've been holding up really well. So, we've got to fix that. Then onto the Hyper. This is the only one that didn't actually break, but the drive shaft just popped out, look. See, just the drive shaft popped out, so I've got to put that back in. And one of the tyres come unglued a little bit somewhere. So I'll have to glue that back on. But apart from that, that's all good. So, alright guys, let's get to it. Alright, so here's the bits that we need. Couple of lower A-arms. Top deck. That's the spring that fell out, so we'll just put that back in. Shock shaft and drive shaft. And I think that's pretty much it. But normally, we always do find some other bits that are broke along the way. So let's hope it's not going to be too bad. Oh look, that shaft's bent, so we'll change that out. Oh, check that out, guys. Alright guys, that's all of today's damage fixed, but still going to put this bit on anyway. So I've got a new chassis top base here. Got to modify it slightly because where I run the Max 6, You can see that this bar here gets in the way of these wires. And you can notch it out, and it is quite a tight fit. And I know a lot of people, they like keeping that bit in there for some reason. And I've never had any problems by cutting it out, guys, so it's easier just to get rid of it. I mean, it makes it a bit more flimsy that way, but it bolts down here anyway. Alright guys, that's all fixed now. That's the worst one of the lot done. Here's all the broken parts. There's a couple of lower A-arms. That was part of that. Snapped one drive shaft, bent another. I mean, that would straighten out, but it's probably a weak spot now. Bent pin, snapped shock shaft, and to be fair, that probably wouldn't have snapped actually if I'd have just stopped. And this is something that we broke like ages ago, and I just thought I might as well just change it. Alright guys, one last touch. Remember this stuff? Basically what it does, guys, I've got a whole video on this. It seeps into the plastic and it makes it all a lot stronger. So it makes the plastic more flexible. Alright guys, so I'll leave that on there for like at least overnight, wipe it off, and then it should be good to go. But basically the longer you leave it on there, the more coats you give it, the stronger it's going to make it. Alright, so here's the next one I've got to fix. And I think the only thing wrong with this one actually, I think just the motor moved away from the spur gear and it's not quite meshing up. Hopefully the spur gear's alright, but I'm guessing it's probably stripped it. Yep, there you go guys, look, you probably could use it again, but it's going to be horrible, noisy, and I've got spare ones, might as well just change it out. It's 83 tooth what I'm running guys, which is standard out the box. I'm not running the high speed gear in because I've got bigger tyres and that gears it up anyway, and if anything, I need to gear it down. It's too fast. It just backflips everywhere and... While that covers off, it's worth checking the gear mesh. And yeah, look, you can see there, that motor's moved away from the spur gear a little bit. So I've got a whole video doing gear mesh, guys. If you go back and have a look at one of my earlier videos. Basically, the idea is that you get the motor as tight as you can to the spur gear, whilst it's still allowing a little bit of rock. You want a little bit of slop there, a bit of backlash. You don't want it rammed right up there, because what's going to happen, it's just going to heat all your motor bearings up. Alright, so this one should be an easy fix, guys. Alright, so that's that one sorted. Just got to glue one of the tyres back on. Alright guys, that's all the RCs fixed. Got them all back up here on the shelf again. I don't like leaving them broken, guys. You know, it's all good and well taking them out for some destruction, but you want to fix them again afterwards. Alright guys, hope you liked that video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash that bell button to stay notified, and see you soon.